Stop playing guessing games with your future. Most students read through all 4 options and try to feel where it fits best. That takes forever and leads to mistakes. The correct approach is completely systematic. You use pronoun clues and logical flow, and you can find the answer in under 30 seconds. Welcome to hack number 10. Answer. Where does this sentence belong? With logic. The whole strategy rests on 2 rules. Rule 1. Whatever comes before the sentence must set up its topic. Specifically, if the sentence starts with a pronoun or a reference word like this, these, it, they, or such, that word must have a clear antecedent in the sentence immediately before it. This discovery changed things. The sentence immediately before it must describe a specific discovery. Rule 2. Whatever comes after the sentence must logically continue from it. Check. Does the sentence after the placement flow naturally from yours? No gap, no confusion? The correct position is the only spot where both conditions are true simultaneously. The sentence before sets up the reference, and the sentence after continues naturally. The fastest shortcut in sentence placement. Look for clue words at the start of the sentence you're placing. This and that refer to a specific noun or concept named immediately before. These and those refer to a group. Such a refers to a category just described. It refers to a singular noun. They refers to a group. 3 examples. This discovery changed research methods. This discovery must follow a sentence that describes a specific discovery. These results surprise the team. These results must follow a sentence listing or describing results. Such a pattern had not been seen before. Must follow a sentence where a pattern was described. Every clue word is pointing you to exactly where the sentence belongs. Use it. 6 steps. The first 3 are about understanding what the sentence needs, what it introduces, what it follows up on, and what clue words it contains. Steps 4 and 5 are about testing each position. Does the sentence before set it up? And does the sentence after continue from it? Step 6 is your final check. Read all 4 sentences together to confirm it flows naturally. The key question in step 3. Is this sentence introducing a new idea? Or is it following up on something that was just said? That tells you whether to look for a noun before it, or look for a topic it continues. Step 1. Read the whole paragraph and mentally label each sentence. Intro. Data. Challenge. Solution. This gives you the overall structure and tells you where gaps might exist. Step 2. Read the sentence you're placing. Flag its topic and flag any clue words, this, these, it, they, such. If you see this discovery, you now know it must follow a sentence that describes the discovery. Step 3. Classify the sentence. Is it introducing new information, or is it following up on something? Sentences with clue words are always following up. They must go immediately after what they're referencing. Sentences without clue words can be introducing. They go wherever their topic first becomes relevant. Step 4. Scan the paragraph for the sentence that introduces the noun or event your clue word refers to. This discovery. Find a sentence where a discovery was made. That sentence is immediately before yours. Step 5. Look at what would come after. Does the sentence after your placement naturally follow from your sentence? Check for no gaps, no awkward jumps. Step 6. The final confirmation. Read 3 sentences in sequence. The one before yours, your sentence, and the one after. Read it out loud in your head. Does it flow perfectly? No repeated ideas, no confusion? Yes, lock it in. If something feels wrong, you've got the wrong position. Check the other options. Here's the full walkthrough. Sentence to place. This discovery changed how scientists approach the research. Step 2. Clue word this discovery. It must follow a sentence that describes a specific discovery. Step 1 was reading the paragraph. Let's look at the options. Sentence 1. Scientists began a new study on coral reef health. No discovery here. Position 1 is wrong. Sentence 2. Initial observations revealed unexpected bleaching patterns. Yes, this is a discovery. Unexpected bleaching patterns is a finding. Position 2 fits Rule 1. Now Rule 2. What comes after Position 2? Sentence 3. The team redesigned their entire methodology to account for these patterns. Does our sentence flow into Sentence 3? This discovery changed how scientists approach the research. The team redesigned their methodology. Yes, that flows perfectly. Position 2 passes both tests. That's the answer. The most common trap. Students see Position 1, or beginning of the paragraph, as an option, and they pick it because the sentence sounds like an intro. But if the sentence starts with this, these, or such, it literally cannot be first. There's nothing before it to refer to. Eliminate Position 1 immediately when you see a clue word at the sentence start. 3 more traps. 1. Placing the sentence before what it refers to. The clue word has no antecedent yet. 2. Placing it after the sentence it should precede creates a gap. 3. Only checking Rule 1 and forgetting to check whether the sentence after also flows. Both sides must work. Here they are, all 10 hacks, every one you now own. Reading Hack 1. Read the question first, then skim with purpose. Hack 2. Eliminate extreme answer choices. Hack 3. Use evidence questions as a self-checker. Hack 4. Tackle vocab by substitution. Hack 5. Build a paragraph map in 5 words. Writing Hack 6. Identify the one skill being tested before you touch anything. Hack 7. Master the 4 comma rules, fanboys, interrupter, intro element, list. Hack 8. Choose the shortest, clearest answer. Hack 9. Use transition word logic, name the relationship, match the family. Hack 10. Play sentences using pronoun clues and flow logic. 10 strategies. This is a complete toolkit. Every SAT reading and writing question you'll ever see falls under one of these 10 hacks. That's hack number 10, and that is the complete series. 10 hacks. Every question type on the SAT reading and writing sections covered. You now have a system, not just a set of tips. Here's your 10-day challenge. Go to SATREP 1600 AI. 1 hack per day. Read the question first. Eliminate extremes. Use evidence. Substitute vocab. Map the paragraphs. Identify the skill. 4 comma rules. Shortest answer. Transition logic. Sentence placement. By day 10, this is automatic. Drop a comment. Which hack helped you the most? I read every single one, and your answer helps me make the next series better. If this helped you, please like, share it with someone preparing for the SAT, and subscribe for what comes next. Thank you for being here for all 10. Now go get that score. See you in the next series.